Dirty dealings, corporate battles, consumer woes. This is Evening 5. Mass Rapid Transit Corp is inviting local and foreign companies to participate in the tender for the Penang LRT Mutiara Line project, which Putrajaya has allocated 10 billion ringgit for. In a tender notice on Monday, MRT Corp said it is seeking to appoint turnkey contractors for the engineering, procurement, construction, commissioning and maintenance. MRT Corp said that local and foreign contractors are allowed to form JVs and consortiums, with foreign participation capped at a 49% stake in the JV or consortium and up to 3 companies per JV. The tenderer is only allowed to submit one tender. Participation of an original equipment manufacturer as a JV/consortium partner is considered an added advantage. All tenders must register for a tender briefing on December 12th at Gurney Bay Hotel in Georgetown, Penang. The tender submission deadline is by 12 p.m. on April 4th next year. To be eligible to tender, the JV or consortium must meet several technical requirements. Among others, at least one JV partner must have successfully delivered a railway project as a system contractor or subcontractor within the past 10 years. The tenderer must also have experience in managing and implementing multiple subsystems, including coordinating interfaces and ensuring seamless integration into a full functional railway system. MRT Corp added that the tenderer must have been awarded railway system projects with a total of 500 million ringgit cumulative contract value for the past 10 years. For the financial requirements, the tenderer must have a minimum shareholder fund of 100 million ringgit based on the latest financial year, positive cumulative earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation and amortization over the past 5 years, and a minimum of 100 million in unutilized credit facilities from financial institutions. Fresh from having charges dropped in one criminal case, former PM Datuk Sri Najib is back in court again, this time defending himself in the 1MDB Tenore trial. The 71-year-old is testifying in his defence following the High Court decision on October 30th that the prosecution has established a prima facie case in the trial, where Najib is charged with 4 abuse of power charges for allegedly gratifying himself with 2.27 billion and 21 money laundering charges. His lawyers, led by senior counsel Tan Sri Muhammad Shafi Abdullah, has filed a 2-volume, 525-page witness statement late last Friday evening. Najib read from his prepared statement. The ex-PM has long maintained his innocence in any 1MDB or SRC international charges. Specifically in this trial, Najib, through his lawyers, has often repeated that, like many companies, 1MDB is governed by the Memorandum and Articles of Association. Even if Najib was the sole shareholder and chairman of the board, the defence argued that the board of directors was the biggest organ in a company and that it made decisions and pushed it to the shareholder, Najib, for his consideration. The defence also maintained that the management had colluded with fugitive low-tech Joe behind Najib's back and had failed to adequately carry out their duties. Najib has also maintained that it was his genuine belief that the monies he received were donations which were spent on corporate social responsibility projects for the benefit of the public. The former finance minister also claimed that financial institutions, including Bank, which houses accounts that received the funds, and even Bank Negara, did not raise any red flags against the numerous transactions over a 4-year period. The trial before presiding judge Datuk Colin Lawrence Sekira continues on Tuesday. SimeProp Property has signed an agreement for a 20-year lease of data center facilities to Pearl Computing Malaysia for up to 5.6 billion ringgit beginning as early as 2027. The property group is currently developing the additional data center facilities at its 77-acre site at Elmina Business Park, which it described as Klang Valley's largest freehold industrial business hub. It said that the facilities will be located in close proximity to Pearl Computing's first data center, which is currently under construction and targeted for completion in early 2026. The build and lease agreement comes with options to renew for 2 additional 5-year terms. SimeProp's Group MD Datuk Sri Azmir Merikan said this agreement reflects the group's ability to deliver, own and lease data centers that meet the demands of the global digital economy, exemplifying the technical sophistication and operating reliability required for mission-critical complex infrastructure assets. He added that the presence of these data centers centres in Elmina Business Park enhances Selangor's attractiveness as a key digital hub for Malaysia, buoyed by Selangor's well-developed infrastructure, business-friendly policies and collaborative efforts of authorities. The deal is also in line with SimeProp strategy to increase its recurring income and expand its investment and asset management segment's assets under management. A total of 10.78 billion had been withdrawn from the Employees Provident Fund's flexible account or Account 3 as at the end of September, according to the Finance Ministry. In a written parliamentary response to Wan Saiful Wanjan, PN Tasik Geluko, the MOF said that the withdrawals were made by 3.86 million EPF members, representing 29.4% of those below the age of 55. To recap, the EPF account restructuring that took effect on May 11 saw members' contributions divided into a 75-15-10 ratio across Account 1 or Retirement Account, Account 2 Sejahtera Account and the Flexible Account respectively. On Monday, the MOF said that the 5% increase in contributions to the Retirement Account has resulted in an estimated additional 1.2 billion in contributions credited between June and September. This change has also increased the number of active formal sector members under 55 who have achieved basic savings by 154,000 from 2.41 million in June to 2.56 million in September 2024. The MOF, however, said that 1.6 million members, or 33% of the total 4.9 million members under 55, had savings of less than 10,000 ringgit as of end August. Of these, 1.4 million, or 88%, were inactive members who had not contributed in the past 12 months. The MOF added that several initiatives, including Aisaraan, Aisuri, Aisayang, and voluntary contribution options, have been implemented by the EPF to help members secure sufficient retirement savings. According to the ministry, between January and August this year, 9.39 billion was voluntarily contributed by 872,000 members. Datasonic Group has clinched 2 contract extensions worth a combined 81.24 million from the Home Ministry. The first extension, valued at 21.39 million, covers comprehensive maintenance services for card personalisation centres at the National Registration Department, or JPN. The 12-month extension, running from December 1st, 2024 to November 30th, 2025, includes hardware and software maintenance, personalisation solutions and technical support across JPN's headquarters and branches. This latest extensions pushes the total contract value since 2021 to 94 million ringgit. The second contract extensions, valued at 59.85 million, involves the supply of MyCard, MyTentera, MyPoka Raw cards and consumables for JPN. It will also run from December 1st, 2024 to November 30th, 2025, bringing the cumulative contract value to 116.35 million ringgit. Both extensions are expected to contribute positively to Datasonic's earnings and net assets for the FY 2025 and beyond.